8:30 in the morning. This is meal number one today. This is 2 cans of Heinz spring vegetable soup, 2 Muller corners, and some crusty cob with some layer pack butter on. And I'm going to eat this and explain why in a minute, and talk about something that I got messaged as well. And just a little update. And I hate doing videos in the morning because 1, you're thinner, and 2, it's the morning, so you look rough as toast. But I'll do it anyway. Thank you to everyone who watches, likes, shares, subscribes, leaves a comment. Please remember to hit the bell notification to not miss out on any new or upcoming content. I'm still tired. Boom. Thinner in the morning. Don't like doing videos in the morning. Just throw my cap on. Cause I feel fucking. And then you feel that cold feeling in the morning. You just can't get warm before eating something because you just woke up and that. The reason why I had 2 bowls, 2 tins of Heinz vegetable soup is mainly because it's vegetable. 2, because it's easy for me to eat. And the yogurt's really easy. The bread's just more carbs. I add salt and pepper to the things as well. I'm not a morning person for the eating. Like, so I like, I just don't like breakfast and that. I'm not hungry when I wake up. And I don't take any supplements the second I wake up. Nor can I take some of me. I'm itching all the time as well because of that single tannin answer. Fucking itchy like fuck. That I use, but I can't even take some of me prescribed medication, my mental health ones, my antipsychotics and that until I've had food and it's been in my system for half an hour. So yeah, so the MKs or anything I won't be taking yet. I'll take my supplements, my MKs and my steroids. I don't endorse the use of performance enhancing drugs and any other drugs or any illegal or illicit activity. Please speak to your doctor or anyone relevant before taking advice of me or any other social media personality / influencer. Yeah, so that was meal number 1. I'm gonna go to sleep after this as well because my sleep was broken. When I sleep at like 2, woke up at 4:05. I had to eat because I woke up and I knew I wouldn't get straight back asleep. I was starving, that was the MKs. So I'd done something to eat, posted the video and that, because I thought I might as well. I'm sitting there cooking an omelette anyway, and then I've got to wait for it to digest and everything. And yeah, I haven't had a cup of coffee because when I go back to sleep I'll have a cup of tea in a minute. The reason why you eat as soon as you get up as well is because it's going to kickstart your metabolism. So like me eating that within seconds, minutes, and me getting up, that the quickest thing I could get into because that soup takes like 3 minutes to heat up in a pan, and bread's just butter in it, and the yogurt's a yogurt. And what that does is it'll start my metabolism, kicks my metabolism off, so it tells my body basically to start getting rid of shit that it doesn't need, like excess fat, excess water, waste, anything, do you know what I mean? So I'll start pissing it out and shitting it out basically, and it speeds my metabolism up through the day, so my body's not storing fat and water that it doesn't need to hold on to. That's why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, because it truly is. So, and then if you're eating on like a 2 to 3 hour, mainly 3 hour regimens, your body won't hold on to fat and water and shit because it knows it's getting more nourishment and more sustenance from its next meal. And when this becomes regular and consistent, it constantly knows this. It's aware that you are going to eat again soon and you are going to be providing it with well enough nutrition for it to survive basically, because that's what it's basically trying to do. So that's the importance of eating regimentally throughout the day. I don't usually have many emails on a Sunday and I'll be cooking a roast today and that, but I do get messages, and I've had a few messages of girls, females, few that are quite strange. Not strange, but what's the 2 with the same, like asking the same question. I'm not going to mention maybe or what platform they message me on, but and then other ones are just simple ones which I'll answer. But they asked me about anabolic steroids, and Anavar and clenbuterol. Clenbuterol is not a steroid; it's an asthma drug. It's used for people who've got severe asthma problems and COPD, and that. It can be used for weight loss. It's highly dangerous. It gives you heart palpitations. It makes your hands tremor. It's it's a dangerous drug. It's a really dangerous drug. It works like fuck, but it's dangerous. But it won't give you like steroid side effects as a female, and females are asking me about Anavar. Now Anavar, let me tell you this straight about it. I know all steroids, be aware of steroids, don't promote them and endorse them, but if you're a female, the fucking, the side effects are going to be far worse than what they are for a male. Like one, your voice is going to start to change, you're going to start to get scratchy throat and your voice will deepen, your clitoris will enlarge, you'll start growing facial hair, bigger jawline, you'll grow muscle obviously. Anavar, they say, is the safe drug, the safe, it's the safest. But I'd say in that, if you've never took it or you've never used steroids, I wouldn't use it anyway. Plus, if you never took it, your source probably isn't going to be reliable. So, it's probably not Anavar. Anavar's really hard to get hold of, like real Anavar. I'll be honest, it is hard. It's usually Winstrol or something, and how do you know it's real? You don't, till you take it. Now, if you're a man and you're on steroids anyway, it really won't make much of a difference to you. You'll just know that Anavar's shite. It's not real. It's not proper Anavar, it's Winstrol, but it's still going to do something. It's still going to have an effect, but it'll probably have more of an anabolic effect because Anavar's less, it binds to less receptors and stuff like that, so there is less chance of you like fucking getting all them negative side effects as a female, like the voice changing and the jaw and the hair and the clitoris and all that stuff. But over long-term use, or depending on how many milligrams you're taking, and if it's dosed right, and if you've actually got the right Anavar, it's still dangerous, highly dangerous. It's not worth it. You will lose your femininity. But in very small doses, if it's real and you've got a good source for it, then yeah, it will allow you to lose major body fat and water while still holding on to solid muscle whilst dieting and being in a calorie deficit. So there's the answer to that, but I wouldn't take it. If you're a competitor or planning on competing, you just go natural first, do you know what I mean? Especially as a female, like, you won't need it. You probably won't need it. You're probably just being self-conscious. And there's like a few people that said that the other thing is to do anything specifically for women, like diets for women or females or anything that's catered more to women when I'm training in the gym. All my exercises in the gym, I tell women not to train chest apart from once a month because you have boobs, so like I don't know why you want a pec split there or anything, you know what I mean? So it's important to train it like once, maybe twice a month. In my opinion, this isn't the opinion of everyone, but in my opinion, so you don't like start growing muscle tissue under your breast tissue. It's just one of them. All my workouts as a female, I just lighten the weight. You could do the exact same workout as me, but lighten the weight. And where I do 5 sets, do 8 sets, and as light as weight, like light, and do where I do 10 to 15 reps to failure, do 20 to 25 reps not to failure, and really slow, really controlled, and add in some cardio with it, some fucking steppers, 20 minutes of stepper, or 25 minutes of inclined fucking step bill, or something like that. But you could use the exact same workout as what I use, just don't do the chest one, unless you're doing it once a month. And you could use the exact same workout, just lower the weight right down, and up the rep range, and up the sets. So instead of 5 sets per exercise, 8 sets per exercise, instead of 10 to 15 reps, 15 to 20 or 20 to 25 reps, depending on where you're at in your training. That'll work for you. Diet plans as well, do a charge for them. I don't do diet plans, but if you want me to specifically, it's usually girls who ask this as well, if you want me to specifically write you a diet plan, I will do you one, if you want one. If you want to message me through any of my social media or something, it's probably the best way to get hold of me, or via the email which is attached to this YouTube channel. But I'll be honest with you, like, I don't like calling it a diet plan, and usually it's because you're not eating enough, or you're not eating consistently, or you haven't got the right amount of thing in your diet, and I don't know you, so I don't know if you've got like the same thing. Everyone's different. I don't know if you've got like a wheat intolerance, or you'd have to tell me these things if you've got you might have a beef intolerance where you after the week you're like, I've been eating this ground beef and my stomach's bloating, which means you've probably got a beef intolerance, or you can eat cheese and have a day. I don't know these things until we test it out. The other thing is, I need to know exactly what you're eating and drinking to the exact amount and the time what you eat and drinking for 5 days. And don't lie. Don't lie for one, and put less down than what you are eating, because the only person that you're eating to, that's yourself. If you want to do well or get better, you've already made the first step by saying do a diet plans or whatever. And the other thing is, don't change what you'd usually eat up. Eat it in a week. So like, if you're having a fucking chippy 5 nights a week, and the rest of the day you just have 3 Snickers and a Mars bar, and then because you know you're going to give me this diet, what you have for 5 days, you change it, and actually do change it, but you start eating fucking salads all week, then again, that's not going to help me, and it's not going to help you, because it's a lie. And like, that's not your regular plan. You'd have to tell me exactly what you're eating, the time that you're eating, exactly what you're drinking, and then we can work on that. Also, as a female, or anyone that's trying to lose weight, I get a supplement which is legal, and it's a herbal supplement, and the researchers have, it's called CLA. CLA isn't a fat burner, it's a fat reducer, and what it does is it attacks fat and it breaks it up. It will not burn it off you, you just have to do the work. It'll break it up into smaller particles, which allows you to lose that fat quicker with anything you're doing in life, like even your natural daily life, like just walking around, cooking the tea, taking care of your kids, whatever you do, you'll still lose weight more, because the fat stores in clumps and you're breaking up into smaller particles. You will piss a lot more, but you're pissing fat away. You might sweat a bit more as well, but it's not going to turn up your body's natural thermostat to where you're just sweating because it's like a fat burner. It's not going to have that effect on you. As a woman as well, it'll also help with your menstrual cycle, like period pains and things like that, night sweats and things. It'll also stop them cravings for like sweets and chocolate when it's that time of the month and stuff like that. I don't really feel comfortable talking about stuff like that, but it's the truth. Yeah, like I sorry if my content's come across a bit male dominant, but I'm a man, and like, I haven't meant for it to come across it. It is inclusive to everyone, and it's just that, I don't know, because I'm a man, the way I train, because I want to get big. But don't be shy to come in as a comment as a girl and say, what can I do to do this? Will this work for me? Or even if you want to get big as a girl, if you want to fucking have loads of muscle, then fucking just hit me up, message me, or go on YouTube or whatever, and I'll be glad to help in any way that I can. Yeah, but like I said from the start, I weren't willing to do this at the start because I couldn't help anyone until I helped myself. But now I've had a few messages and that, and I feel a bit sly, like fucking, not blanking them because I do message people back, but like, it doesn't really take me much to like do a quick diet plan for someone, and like fucking follow what they're doing. If it's going to help you and make your life better, then, and just being serious, then I'm willing to do it. I'm not going to charge you, so don't worry about it. That was your first meal of the day, and I have to go back to sleep because my sleep being broken tonight, partly because Trenbolone, I'm not gonna lie, and fucking that fucking tingle tangle, that's what's making me fucking itch like fucking the itchiest fucking ass cheeks in the world, like that. And I woke up, you know what I mean, so I've had to put fucking cream on, do you know what I mean, just to calm down the fucking itch, but I'm still going to sunbeds. And then my ma's snoring, it's like being in Jurassic Park. It's fucking ruthless, man. And I've been used to it that many years. Sometimes I can shut off to it, and sometimes all I can hear is her snoring. Like, it seems like everything else in the world has stopped, and it's just her snoring. Like, feels like she's dating at you and at you. And you put a cup down, it's like Jurassic Park, like it shakes the water and that. It's just, it's just a nightmare. I've had just under 6 hours sleep, and ideally for rest, recovery, and to grow. And he's 8 hours, and it should be a solid 8 hours, but obviously that's not going to happen. So, but I will have a cup of tea now. I'll take my medication, and I'm still tired, and I've just ate, so that'll knock me a kip, and I'll probably end up falling a kip till about 12 o'clock, 19, 12, well, about 12, 1 o'clock, and then I'll have over the 8 hours sleep, which is good, and I'll go down get some more content, go round and about. Cook the roast, we might well eat the roast till about 5 anyway, 6, so it's already half prepared anyway, so not half prepared, but it's all fucking ready to go, so I'll crack on with that. And I'm going to train back tonight in the gym, and I'll still go to sunbeds and see what content I can get. I've got a few ideas for content, I just don't know which ones I'm going to do today, depending on my schedule around cooking this roast and eating and what my mum wants me to do, or if she wants me to go anywhere further than that. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw this video up here because I'm up and I've seen a few messages, and I thought, you know what, I'll answer them. And the best way to answer them and with the diet thing is to show, basically, like, this is what I'm doing in the morning. I'm not saying do this, just explaining that this is why I do it. This is why it's important to eat as soon as you get up, even if it's just like half a banana or something. Eat it as soon as you get up. An apple beside your bed, something that's easy. A breakfast bar, have it beside your bed, and just eat it. Take little bites out of it as soon as you get up, and your body just kickstart your metabolism. This is it's gonna allow you to gain. It's gonna allow you to lose weight, and it's also, and don't think of it as like, if you're planning on putting on weight, oh, well, I'll leave it for that. I used to think that, well, I'll leave it for half an hour and then I'll be able to, my body will hold on to weight, but it's holding on to shite, it's holding on to fat and water, which is not allowing you to build muscle. So yeah, because I used to think like that, I'm not going to leave for the first half an hour. I've actually said things like that, and then the research and that I've done, and I know the research is true, and it just throws not to believe it like a fucking dickhead. And now I'm like, why did I ever do that? Because even though I was bulkier than that, yeah, because my body was holding on to weight, I was holding on to shit that I didn't need and had to get rid of when I was dieting, which made me diet harder, because I have to cut more calories out, I have to fucking eat less food, and it's just a nightmare. Whereas now I do things more efficiently for my body, for my mind, for my well-being, and for when it comes to when I'm going to diet, it won't be that difficult. It's never that difficult for me anyway, but now it's not going to be difficult at all, unless I'm doing a show, in which case it does become extremely difficult, because that's a different type of diet where you're like proper counting protein and carbs and fats and calories and proper checking stuff out. And at this point I'm just making sure I've got enough carbs and enough protein and fats, and once I've hit that limit that I need for the day, which I always do anyway, I'm happy. And as long as I'm not eating too much shit, I'm keeping to like 22-25% body fat at a max, I'm happy. So there's that. I hope you enjoyed this video and the content. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to not miss out on any new content. If you want a diet plan or anything, hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and all the rest of it. And do what I told you to do. Like, I'm not saying that in like a do what I told you to do. I just mean, like, if you want it, then that's the way I'll have to do it for you. Because each individual's different, and don't like, then we'll know then. You have to give me a list of foods as well that you like and don't like things that are no-goes completely. Like, I will not eat this, I will not eat that, or I love this, or whatever, do you know what I mean? And then we go from there. But thanks very much for watching. Hope everyone has a productive and beautiful day. Let's be better today than what we was yesterday, better tomorrow than what we are today. But let's just get today done with it, because it's fucking early in the morning and we need to crack on. Always remember, let's get fucking huge or thin, whatever you want to do. Peace out, love you.